Hi everyone. If y'all are new, welcome to our love nest, and if y'all are returning, welcome back. Today we have a very special channeled message for someone that is career driven. Whoever you are very focused, very ambitious. That's also the energy that I'm tapped into. Someone that's also used to being the grand prize, okay? Used to receiving awards, recognition, used to receiving some form of accolades. When you want something, you often get it, okay? It doesn't matter what scale it's on, whether it's on a grand scale or on a small scale. Anything that you particularly put your mind to, I see here that you always get it, okay? Today, however, I feel as if there's some type of kryptonite energy that I'm tapped into. Something's keeping you up at night. Something is making you feel as if you're unsure about either where you stand with a person, place, or thing. But I am picking up a love connection. The strongest message that's coming forth for you is someone that's connecting with someone that makes you feel out of control, someone that makes you feel as if you can't make them do what it is that you want them to do. But at the same time, the more you can't have something, the more you desire it, the more you feel as if you are not good for something or you don't deserve something, the more you have this innate urge to go through the changes and the growth cycles in order to receive that which you want. And that's why I said, when it comes to your career, when it comes to your ambitions, you will put forth the necessary teamwork, collaborations. You'll work with certain people that you don't necessarily care for in order to bring your goal or your achievement into fruition, right? So you've had to make certain moves. You had to do things in a very strategic way. Your whole career, your whole lifestyle. So you know worldly. You know the world is very worldly. You know that it's a bucky buck world. Someone's always getting hurt. Tower moment. There is some type of shock here. I feel like this shock is coming to you specifically, where normally you are the person that initiates the intention. You're usually the person that gets the people going. You're usually the person that continues to control them. And at the same time, that power can get very boring, right? That ability of knowing like there's not really a good challenge for you is, over time, over centuries, it creates something inside of you where it's like being bored with the job that you do, or being bored with the relationships or the connections that come towards you, or that you personally may find yourself in. Okay. However, the universe has brought you two together, or you have come across someone here that has changed the narrative, and you can't quite see clearly what it's trying to tell you, what the universe is trying to tell you. You can't quite figure out why you don't feel like your power, your charm, your charisma is really working on someone that may be the complete opposite of you. Like, there is a familiar thing about the both of you, but I do feel like opposites is attracting here. To the outside world, you're someone that will always be alone for the rest of your life. You're someone that will never settle down. You're someone that is perceived to enjoy the luxuries of your life in your lonesome, right? People have also called you stingy, okay, which is also the complete opposite that I'm seeing here. However, I get this vibe that you work really hard so you can enjoy your life. You put forth a lot of effort in creating these elaborate scenarios in order to kind of indulge, right? This is all about the pursuit, the thrill of the chase. This is all about that, having a dream and going through the hurdles and the rises and the falls to actually bring it into fruition, and then that sweet victory that you feel when you finally get to enjoy a good hunt. Okay, that's what I'm seeing here. So let's go a little bit deeper. If that resonates with you, if that feels like something that you're personally going through right now, yeah, with this magician energy, I feel as if you're going to receive a good message today. Okay, we're gonna get into the channel message. I felt guided to pull a tea leaf card. So we have archway, new opportunities, possibilities, and paths opening up to you. So like I said, when it comes to your career, there are a lot of things that are coming to you at once right now, and it's going to be like a lot of different blessings, but it's very lonely at the top. It's very lonely from your point of view, wherever you are, what position you're in. And well, with all of these accolades, with all of these good things going for yourself, the only thing that you don't have is love. The only thing that you don't have is someone to share it with, right? But you feel as if you're incapable of loving to a certain depth of you, or that's one facet. And then you also feel as if you don't deserve the type of love that is kind, gentle, because a part of you is not very gentle. A part of you is very beastly. A part of you can be unfair. A part of you can be stingy with your love. A part of you can be very restless when it comes to how much you desire a person. And when that starts to heat up, that can be very overwhelming for a lot of people. However, one in particular person here with this magician card, you can't quite put your finger on. You can't quite figure out how to properly handle something so precious or something so gentle. I sense that you wonder if someone will be turned off by the other side of you, because there's a sweet side of you, and then there's like a naughty side of you. There's a very peculiar side of you that feels like bloodthirsty in a way, without all the gore, okay, without all of the theatrics. And a part of you testing right here with this magician energy, because we have a lot of testing energy, a part of you testing the effect that you personally have on another person. It comes from small games, simple tests, things that you've created. You've created the tests, you've created the loopholes, you've created all of these different things and hurdles to jump through in order to guarantee that someone can handle it. But you need your subject to be open to receive the test, and you need your subject to also be willing to venture off into places that may look rather dark about you. You want someone to be able to see all of you. You want someone to know you. You're tired of hiding. That's what I'm picking up here with death energy. Like you're tired of hiding who you really are on the inside. This secret is heavy only for you to carry. it feels like your spirit is very worldly, very dark. hmm But it's also a part of you. The darkness is a part of you. I feel like the vibe that I'm getting off of here is like which one you really are. Okay. Many people have met the representative of you, the side of you that is, like I said, gentle, kind, giving, patient. You know a lot. A lot of people come to you. You're very approachable as well. But the real question eventually becomes, is never too long after, the closer someone gets to you, where they start asking, like, who are you really? You know, they start to be able to sense it. They start to be able to see that the facade starts to crack. And they begin to ask, like, are you Peter or Spider-Man? Like, are you Clark Kent or Superman? You get what I'm saying? So that type of differentiation of who you're talking to at any given moment is very difficult for people to pick up on or to transition with you and kind of flow with it in a more cohesive manner. All right. There are certain times when you're one person, there are certain times when you're another person. But truth be told, authentically, you are all facets of you. They're all a part of who you are. They all play an important role. Okay, with the Cosmo energy here, I do feel as if you see in this card here, she's split herself open, right? There's skeletons. There's the same skeleton in the death card is reflected around her. So it's like, no matter what scale you are personally on, you have the same chemical makeup, you have the same chemistry as somebody else. And they're like a miniature version of you, which means you may have a lot more experience with the death card and the magician. You may have been manifesting a lot longer. You may have been weaving dreams a lot longer. You may have been aspiring for this type of success a lot longer. But from one point of view, it's a lot easier for you to connect with people where they're not looking inside of you, rather just trusting and knowing that you and them are already there. You need someone to trust that you're never gone, because you leave a lot. You're never really here in one spot for far too long. So you astral travel a lot, or you're a traveler. So you need to know that anyone that you particularly connect with will know that even if you're not there often, even if you're gone quite frequently, whether that's for work, whether that's for any other activities, you're still inside of them. Something about this is giving me the Six of Cups energy in reverse. You're still inside of them. So I do feel like this present test that you're simulating right now, you're testing the resistance or the resilience of a person. Will they be able to see that what you love or what they love about you also exists inside of them, and vice versa? What you love about them also exists inside of you. This is major arcana energy. So this is a major epiphany, a major realization. But there's like levels to this. There's certain growing pains that I'm hearing that comes with building this foundation that comes with building these blocks. And I feel as if you won't be able to tell a person everything, because if you tell them everything, they know too much and they're not really gonna be in the game properly. That's what I'm seeing here. Right now, I feel I feel as if someone's trying to find peace with a decision. Someone has made a decision to take a step back. Whoever this careerist individual is, you or someone else, take it how it resonates. They've taken some time to like take a step back to evaluate things. Something about this love that you share with another person feels intoxicating. It feels like it started off really good. It started off like, yes, this is going to be great. But then somewhere along the lines, I feel as if you told yourself you didn't deserve it. Like, you want someone to know the truth without you having to say it. But the universe is demanding that you reveal this truth yourself. It's also your test as well. So even though you may be testing someone, it's also your test as well. Right? With the Queen of Pentacles, it's not just one person's test. The universe is testing the both of you in regards to your authenticity. This is a lesson about when you see something that you want, or you feel deeply connected to someone and you don't want to be away from them, and you do love them, and you do desire to, go towards that person, that you listen to that heart. This is about trusting the heart. This is about trusting that the universe is asking you to see this as an archway, as an opportunity to lay your swords down, as an opportunity to take the mask off, as an opportunity to turn something that was always a gift from the universe into a triumph versus a defeat. So the universe has created a window of opportunity here to lay all your cards out on the table. Authenticity needs no mask. That's what I'm hearing. I heard that loud and clear. Authenticity needs no mask. Okay? Because when you're in the presence of true love, not everyone is looking for true love here, the Emperor. But when you're in the presence of true love, regardless of how either of you feel, both of you were designed. You both were designed. Your divine feminine was designed to be immune to the very darkness that you possess, because like I said, the Emperor is coming right over the Death card. You both possess the same darkness. Right? So whatever gifts that were given to you from the cosmos, whatever gifts that you possess from the universe, that you may be able to utilize in this dimension and to work toward, apply to your career or to other achievements, it won't work on each other. You both will be able to know when the other person is lying, or not being completely honest, or being passive aggressive. All right? It has a negative effect. The resistance will always create a negative effect. The resistance to be authentic, honest, and forthcoming And this is a challenge not just of the psyche, not just of the mind, body, but as well of revealing your true thoughts, revealing your true feelings, allowing it's when the archway opens up, when the lines of communication are established, to really speak your honesty, to be really like, this is something that has to be balanced. It can't be one-sided. When it becomes one-sided, it has a negative effect on the opposite person. You trigger someone's darkness. You guys trigger each other's darkness. There's two sides to both of you, because we have the Queen of Pentacles upright, and then we have the Queen of Wands in reverse. Just the same way as you're triggered. When I look at it, the Emperor is away. So I feel like there is an Emperor or a divine masculine energy that is testing with the Four of Cups, testing the resolve of another person through rejection. I'm going to make you feel not all of rejection, but I'm going to use my circumstances, my career, my job as an opportunity to detach. And through that detachment, it will allow you to see if another person is capable of handling isolation by themselves. Will they miss you? Will they reach out? Will it have a negative effect on them? Will it bring out a side of them that is self-destructive? Right? Will they become resentful? Will they be mad? Will whoever it is that you're testing pass this test, or will they not be able to see the truth that is really within? Because I feel as if you've given the divine feminine a message. Right? This is telepathy. I've given you a message, not through matter or physical matter. So it didn't come through your telephone, didn't come through text messages or face to face. This message came from internal revenue. It came from internal. I have to work. I have to focus on X, Y, and Z. Now, this is where the moment of truth comes, right? With the Queen of Discs, this is telling me that someone is more accustomed, okay? The divine feminine is more accustomed to receiving that validation through communication, not just telepathy. This is divine masculine is taking the lead in a situation, asserting themselves in a particular indirect way. Now, the Queen of Pentacles here is almost in the position of not waiting, because the Queen of Pentacles is an energy of, like, nesting, taking care of yourself. Is also that grounded energy. So the Queen of Pentacles is someone that's almost demanding that someone reveals themselves to them. Like, tell me what's on your mind. Communicate to me. Tell me what you desire here. Tell me what it is that you want. Tell me the truth. Someone here wants to know another person's thoughts. Okay? And it has something to do with feeling inadequate. Okay, because we have the Emperor here, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Queen of Wands in reverse. There's more than one person here. outside of it being I feel like more than one person's energy is here because more than one person has failed this person's test. Okay, so this emperor has tested more than one feminine, more than one person with the same simulation, okay? The same grand gesture. And so more than one person has failed the test. More than one person became restless. More than one person talked themselves out of a blessing. More than one person didn't fit the bill. They didn't fit the archetype of the death card. But this person here, whoever you are, you believe that the right person will be able to internally just know, and there won't be any love loss, right? There won't be any acts of aggression. There won't be any type of resistance. You get what I'm saying? And so here we have two energies, one from the past that feels dismissed, and then we have another currently under someone's test. Okay, because you see the disc here and the disc here, so someone is watching very closely a seed that they planted in another suitor. Okay, prospect. So what's conjuring up right now, is this seed has been planted. There's been some level of progress on the journey, right? Right. But the darkness is rising. Okay, because what happens with death card, right? When something happens that goes against something that you're familiar with or you're accustomed to, you get triggered. And when you get triggered, something happens. There's two types of people. There are those that possess peace inside of them, and so they calm their own triggers. They self-soothe their own triggers. They know who they are, and their priority as far as peace and where it resides stems from inside of them. So no matter what triggers, they're going to come. Triggers are going to come, and triggers are going to do certain things. But it doesn't have an effect on them to control their actions or control the groundedness energy. So I do feel as if that dark Lilith energy of rejection or dismiss is also being conjured up in the new prospect with the pentacle here. However, look, rather than respond with disdain, right? It's not about, trying to discover the truth. I feel as if, oh, wow. This feminine is aware. Is aware that this divine masculine caught something. This divine masculine caught feelings. All right. And now that this divine masculine caught feelings, 5 of Swords, they're trying to release this divine feminine. Something had a adverse effect on someone. It was supposed to trigger some type of chase. It was supposed to trigger some type of, not saying that this person wanted you to fail, but this person thought that they would still feel in control of the situation. So the element that's a little out of control is something that they haven't experienced in a very long time, which is kindness. Genuine kindness, genuine love, genuine grace. It's not just charm. It's not just beauty. It's not just sexual desire. It's feelings. Okay, the rose. This divine masculine typically stays away from people or prospects that went through either the same trauma as them or went through the same abandonment wounds as them. They typically try to stay away from those type of people because it reminds them of their inner child, right? So when you think about it like this, I forgot the name of that movie, but he had like multiple personalities or something like that, and the beast would come out and pretty much kill who he was kidnapping, right? And he was seeing a therapist and all that other stuff. So outside of all of that situation, one of the girls that was taken, she had the same pain that he had. And so he killed all the other girls, but he didn't kill her because she shouldn't have been there. He said, "You're not supposed to be here. You're not supposed to be," because the only ones that the beast personally wants is it goes after those that remind him of a certain type of person, right? So in the movie, I think whatever bully or whatever rejection that he personally experienced from a certain type in the movie, he would take girls, right? And he would have his other alternate personalities lure them in, and then he would pretty much let them run, and then he would chase them. So he would give them time to run away, and then he would chase them. Yeah, Adonis. See, we have shadow attribute: pursues pleasure to the detriment of health, indulges at the expenses of others. So it makes the thrill of acquiring that kill even better. So it's predatorial energy, right? However, this Emperor energy some way, somehow, through a courting process, through a process of elimination, this person determined that you were like innocent, okay, just like them. So you reminded them of a version of themselves when they were truly and genuinely desiring companionship, truly and genuinely in love, innocent, and they don't know how you got underneath their radar or how you were able to penetrate their heart. Okay, because this person has always stayed in a very eye level type of experience of life, very above, right? Eye level. They try to stay away from connections that really delve into the emotional or the other chakras, right? Very surface layer type of interaction and love. Okay, but to the keen eye, you would be able to see deeper. You would be able to see deeper into someone, and that is difficult for people to see. This person as well, this Emperor as well, has never come across someone that was able to see, like, it's one thing to see the outcome or what caused it, but it's another to see what drove a person to it, right? It's another thing to be able to see what brought a person to their decision. It's another to be able to see the intention or the laced riddle within a decision or a choice. But this Queen of Pentacles had that ability, and it's the realness of it. Okay, like something was more real than it was It's about being seen here. It's about the desire to not want to be seen on one end and everyone run away. Like someone wore a mask so well that it would make someone run away because they weren't able to connect with this person in a way where they could even feel seen. Even if they were there, they wouldn't be able to really connect with that person emotionally. And so this person wrote off love, right? But with this archway, this is saying that it's like a catch-22. They're in love with you, but now they're afraid to be in love with you because they don't want to hurt you. And they feel as if to love you is to hurt you. And so to protect you from themselves, they have let you go. They're trying to protect you from their dark side. Yeah, Fool here. They're trying to protect you from their dark side. Revealing emotions is not easy for this person to do. And now, on top of being like emotionally desiring, right? This person can't sleep. There's a lot of energy in regards to wanting to let this go. It's like someone ran into someone just like them. Like you guys are identical. And this person can't figure out how you were able to slip through their radar. They have a very good radar system on judging character and evaluating prospects, and they can't quite figure out how they caught feelings. That's what I'm saying. Because they've been doing this for a long time. So it's like when this person goes low, you go high. And when they go high, you stay high. So you're much of a consistent variable, okay? So when you're able to see the truth about a person's intentions and a person and what they aspire to do, someone was triggering your abandonment wound. Okay, this was a way to push you away. It's like, I'm going to trigger your abandonment wound and you're going to snap, you're going to behave a certain type of way, and then that'll give me a permission or confidence to know that I was successful and validate for themselves, okay, that it's okay for me to walk away from this. Someone wanted to trigger you for you to push them away and them to feel like it didn't work out because of you. But that's going to be a cross that this person bears by themselves with the Emperor energy here. Whoever this Emperor is, they're going to bear that cross by themselves. I do sense here there was a trigger, the Queen of Wands in reverse. That trigger did conjure up your Lilith, which is about rejection, right? The Four of Cups, you seeing the truth, it had an effect on you, whoever you are. Whoever this Queen of Pentacles energy is. And so what happens is this dark Lilith energy gets conjured up, right? And then we have Adonis here, light attribute, inspires creative energy to embrace the good things of life, celebrates the beauty in it yourself. So it's like, well, that person is going to go wherever they need to go to make themselves feel better. And you indulge in your own love. You indulge in yourself. That will never change. Like I said, authenticity. When you're authentic about who you are, you can never be mixed up with the likeness of distorted feminine energy. And I feel as if someone has triggered a lot of different feminines and left them feeling distorted, right? where they blame this person and they say, oh, this person left me, they're a workaholic, they left me with sleepless nights. Okay, look at that, Queen of Wands. And then they just took all my energy and moved on with their life like I was just a fling or just someone that's just passing. Ooh. But rather, this feminine energy, it's not having the same effect. Matter of fact, it's leaving the masculine energy where he's being like, instead of being in that emperor divine energy, he's being knocked down to the King of Wands. He don't have it all together anymore. He don't have all the elements to himself all in the same, all in order for him to feel like he can go the distance. Now he feels like he has to try to push through and continue going after his dreams and his ambitions and stuff like that, after feeling as if he was left with the sleepless nights. So something bounced back and it's stuck. It's stuck energy. So now something is going to be harder to manifest. Something's going to be harder to do here. Sheesh. Okay. That's what I'm seeing here. It's going to create conflict. Because now this, like I said, it has the adverse effect. When someone hits low, you go high. So now this Queen of Coins takes this Queen of Wands energy, utilizes that and transcends it into a higher vibration and does like a metamorphosis on themselves. Okay, so someone is good at, whoever this feminine is, she is good at turning pain into pleasure. Okay, which is why I said with the dark and the light side, this is something that this is a gift that this person also possessed. They turn their pain into pleasure, right? They've been doing it and it's been working for their career for so long. You are someone as well that turns pain into pleasure. Yeah, y'all are both stars. So trying to avoid a disaster created a disaster, because this gift, okay, this was a past life connection. You guys were together in a past life. This entire connection was brought together by the Most High. The Ace of Swords is here. You guys were meant to mirror to each other and be the truth for each other. You guys were supposed to learn how to be succulent, how to work with each other rather than against each other, how to lean towards each other versus away from each other. 1111. And so neither one of you, this person didn't run across you. Whoever the Emperor is, what they didn't see was that this was from the Most High, that this was from a higher source. They may have felt like this feminine made their way to them, but it's like y'all both weren't seeing the synchronicities. Both of y'all were unaware. Y'all were missing the signs and the synchronicities that the universe placed you both on each other's path. And no matter how much you try to get away from each other, the universe is always going to place you both on each other's path, because this is your tower moment. This is the point of reckoning for the both of you. However, I do feel as if the feminine in this situation is practicing. There's more of the feminine in this situation is more practicing, but it's like the universe had this feminine master peace of mind, master loving themselves and who they are, and seeing things from a point of trajectory that gives them a wider scope, before bringing these two together, crossing each other's path. Yeah, That's the Strength card. But this Emperor energy felt as if they had more, they knew more, so they had a bigger ego. All right, Spirit, let's keep going, because I feel like right now, once again, this Emperor energy is now under some type of justice, where it's harder for them. It's been harder, or it's going to be harder. I feel like it's going to be harder for this person to resist the magnetic pull that you both have on each other. Okay, and I feel like the feminine in this situation, when they feel the magnetic pull, they listen to the divine guidance and they stop resisting. And when they don't resist it and they let the feelings come through, what happens is they alchemize it. Okay? And it works for them. But that's the way the universe wants them to indulge. That's the way the universe set it up for the feminine to indulge. The masculine in this situation is a little bit more stubborn. I am picking up stubborn energy here, because they're used to being in control of the grand scheme that they personally believe that they are doing all by themselves. But it is not a one-way street. It's their relationship with the Most High. Okay, I do feel like there is some type of inner child trauma in regards to their relationship with the Most High. Whoever this feminine energy is, yes, she has been through pain. Yes, they come from the same humble beginnings. But something about this feminine's pain, in order for this feminine to come into union and even meet someone, okay, just like them, they had to sort out their pain and work on forgiving their relationship with God first. Otherwise, when they came in contact and they would mirror to each other, they would only bounce back pain to each other. So it's like the divine healed the feminine in a way where you could have been someone, if you're a feminine watching, where when you went through those painful experiences, you were mad with God. You had to be someone that was like, I'm mad with God, and so I'm being self-destructive in love, whether that's habits or other toxic relationships. That self-destruction was something that was healed inside of you, because God had a bigger plan for you. So you had to go on this journey of forgiving God for giving you such a hard journey, right? And at times you thought you wouldn't be able to walk that journey, but you did, and you've passed with flying colors. So when God delivers you to your counterpart, and your counterpart turns you away, I was saying the queen, this is the princess of disc. You see the knight. This is crazy. So I was saying the queen, right, of pentacle, but it's the princess of pentacles. Yeah, this is some type of communication, small talk, friendly talk, things like that. Like someone deaded something before it could go any further. Okay, it's like trying to bow out gracefully, trying to back out gracefully, and activated some type of bad karma because of the sun. There's something that was being illuminated. So there's some type of decision. Someone's reevaluating a decision. They feel wrong. They feel wrong about something, and they don't know why they feel wrong about something, because normally they're able to bounce back a lot faster. They're able to move on a lot faster. But nah. It's not as easy. And they can't think straight. So now someone feels like maybe they need to just maintain a professional relationship with you. Maybe they just need to keep it strictly professional, things like that, to kind of balance out the karma. But again, like I said, someone has been, either you or someone else, take it how it resonates. They normally connect with people or communicate with people, and they create these workplace flings or these, these connections with temporary connections. But they make sure that they choose a certain type of person that's like, so let's say, for example, this person only dates bad guys or girls, right? Because they're bad, them getting hurt in this situation, they don't feel bad about it. You get what I'm saying? But because someone is an innocent, they feel bad about doing an innocent person bad. You get what I'm saying? So that's the type of dynamic that I'm seeing here. And it's just doesn't feel good to hurt someone else. Someone feels like they have created bad karma, and it's creating confusion in their life. And this is what they were trying to avoid all along. They were trying to resist this right here. Something about this is very uncomfortable for this person. They were hoping that you wouldn't be able to pick up on it. 6 of Cups. But there's the past life resonance, because I heard Mia Moore. Y'all know each other from a past life. 4 of Pentacles. And so this person's been harboring resentment, okay, towards an experience. But Spirit had you work out your emotional triggers, and this person has been resisting to really work on their physical resentment to their struggle. They had to physically struggle, and the feminine emotionally struggled, and the masculine physically struggled to get where they are today. You know what I mean? Oh wow, teardrops. Great personal sorrow. The feminine in this situation cried, but I feel like both of you guys cry in different ways. Deep personal strength, peace that assures your success. When you experience pain, you level up. The feminine in the situation levels up when they experience pain. The masculine works harder to feel less pain. They save more. They try to physically, make themselves feel better with material things. We have Bear. Danger, especially in money matters. And so they're worried about the effect that this will have on them financially. This person doesn't like to feel tied down to anyone. This is what they were trying to avoid. They felt themselves feeling as if they were they felt as if they were going to end up being tied down. To this connection, or always like they don't like to feel codependent on someone. Like they don't like to feel as if they're gonna need a person, and that need of like, I look forward to talking to that person, I look forward to seeing that person, is scary. It makes them feel like it's never gonna work, because I will never be codependent on someone. But I do sense that you guys were brought into each other's life to be a helping hand, to be there for each other, to see each other through difficult times in your life or whatever. And it was quite difficult to see that at first glance. Yeah, we have twin flames, mirroring shared feelings, reflection, beauty. Charming, graceful, kind-hearted. Someone was trying to avoid. They were pushing it away. I don't want to feel this much emotions. I don't want to think about this all the time. Missing you. Yes. They pushed it away. Someone tried to run from a divine feminine. when they became aware, of that being, it hit like too close to home. And they became very guarded, very defensive, and probably shut down all forms of communication or tried to back out gracefully. Let's get your closing messages, because I feel like the core message from this entire reading to you and whoever is guided to this reading is that you, as these powerful beings here on earth, Source, God, the universe created you both to be immune. Okay? To be immune to the other person's effect. And when I say effect, I'm referring to like what you both power you both possess normally on the average person. It'll be like doing it to yourself. Every time you cast it on your divine feminine, it backfires. And if she or he was to cast it on the divine masculine, it would backfire. It's like standing into the mirror and cursing yourself. It just doesn't make any sense. It's counterproductive. And that's kind of what I'm seeing here. This has been this is stuck in the 4. For you I would cry. Yeah, we have 4 of Pentacles and the 4 of Cups. Okay. I can. See? Because you both were made to be whole. You guys are made to work together. The 8 of Pentacles. Okay. You guys were made to work together. Y'all were made to forgive each other. Y'all were made to give each other space. Y'all were made to come into union. And y'all were made to facilitate your purposes here on this dimension. And that's just what I see. So we're going to get an animal spirit, if I can find it. Dun, 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 dun. Where are you now? I'm just going to pull a random card. Boom. Here we go. So we have do the work. It's not enough to dream or pray. You've also got to take the positive action steps that you are being divinely guided to take. Consistently working on your priorities will make them flourish like a lush flower garden. All right, Taurus, these are the messages that I have for you. I'm sending each and every single one of you love, support, wisdom, and guidance on your journey. And I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.